Welcome to the Oscars segment, round 3. Well, is this the third one, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So we're here to talk about all the Oscar movies. Now, we've gotten a lot of feedback in Oscar segments past. First of all, we go too fast. We're not changing that. Second of all, we haven't watched all the movies. We still haven't.
We're not changing that.
But we do have people who have watched some of the movies that will occasionally call on to maybe sit on my lap. Or
and each of them get...
only if it's Raylan.
If it's Normal Sophia goes on mine.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
But each of them will have 1 minute to pitch the whole movie.
Yeah, but we have a lot of movies to talk about because there's a lot of nominees.
There's a lot of nominees.
And all of them suck, kind of.
Yeah, none of them were really that good.
Terrible year for movies, guys. Get better.
Terrible year, yeah.
The first movie we're talking about is Anora. This is a movie about a stripper from Brooklyn, so it's my life story. Yeah. And it's apparently pretty good.
Is she a successful stripper?
I couldn't tell you. I could tell you that she got involved with the mob, but this is one of those movies where I just skip for the year. There's a little bit of buzz around it, but I don't think it's doing anything.
Yeah, I only saw the only content that I saw regarding the movie was this viewing that a bunch of strippers went to see, and I was like, that eats.
Okay.
Because like a bunch of
a
bunch of the strippers went to see it, and apparently at the end of the show, instead of clapping, they all like brought their legs up and were like this.
Oh,
with their like super like big heels, and I was like, that ate.
We here at Movie Meltdown love strippers.
Oh, we love strippers. You know what? If you're a stripper, come on down to Movie Meltdown. Please.
Shout out Izzo's mom.
Shut the up. Next one is The Brutalist. Now we're gonna have a special guest in here to explain The Brutalist. Yeah. Give it up for Raylan!
Yeah, hey guys.
And I'm gonna count with my hands.
Okay.
So let me know when you're ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Brutalist, right? It's about architecture, or is it? Really, it's a story about immigrants, and coming to America, and how Americans are probably like the most ignorant people, and how they kind of hate anyone who's not American. But also, really freaky. Probably the freakiest movie here.
Over Nosferatu.
Over Nosferatu. Way freakier than Nosferatu. Do not watch it with your parents, unless you guys have a weird relationship. I don't know. Amazing cinematography. Long. Has an intermission. More movies should have intermissions. Everyone watches movies with intermissions. Okay. And I definitely think that it should win Best Picture. Adrian Brody was great. The entire cast was great. And it has, again, beautiful shots, amazing ones.
Time!
Yeah!
That's good that he said that, because I was actually going to watch it with my dad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good.
So I'm probably not going to do that.
We're actually not allowed to talk about Oscar-related... Yeah, Izzo's dad. Or Oscar-related Holocaust movies because of that Elvis thing. Moving on.
A Complete Unknown. This is a movie about Elvis.
No. Well, close, actually. Remarkably close. But it's actually Bobby D. Have you seen this film?
I did.
Oh,
I did not like it.
How did it feel?
How does it feel? I watched it and I was like, I didn't think he sounded good, and every single person every single person was like, well, Bob Dylan was never like a great singer, and I'm like, okay, cool, then why am I watching a movie about
Because he's a great lyricist, and I think they should have honestly put more of an emphasis on that, and I know they were only taking a select time period of his life, so they couldn't play all of his
But I feel like also, yes, they like treated him like he was a great lyricist, which was, I guess, but
sure.
They treated him like a great lyricist, but we never really got to like sit with his lyrics.
I agree.
Like it was kind of just like everyone being like, oh, he's so great, like his lyrics are so beautiful, but then like we never really get to like sink in the lyrics.
No, we got the lyrics to Hey Hey Woody Guthrie, and I was like, okay, this is fine.
Yeah.
But then like, where's the meat of Bobby D? And I love meat.
You want to see Bobby D's meat?
Okay, we're moving on. It was okay. It was pretty good.
Conclave.
Conclave is my movie of the year. Maybe.
Really?
I don't know if it's gonna win. We'll throw our predictions for the winners at the end. But this is the GOAT. I haven't seen The Brutalist, and it may change by then. We're there. But it's man, Conclave was amazing. It's about popes. Shout out to popes. No one? Okay, fine.
Shout out to the opposite of popes.
We here at Movie Meltdown
I don't know what that would
do
be.
not take a stand against Catholicism, neither for Catholicism, okay? We are a non-secular club.
Shout out to the nuns.
Shout out to Isabella Rossellini. Shout out to Isabella Rossellini, who is not getting the win for that. I'm sorry.
Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2 is amazing.
I don't think it's gonna win.
It's not.
I think it's a good movie, but I don't think it's gonna win because I don't know. I never think a sequel's gonna win.
Has a sequel won?
I don't think
Jamie,
so.
pull that up.
Jamie, check that.
But I think that this movie is actually a lot better than people give it credit for. I know that people have been like kind of swooning over it, but genuinely, man, this in the theaters 3 times back to back in the same day was insane for me. Like this, it's 3 hours, and sure that Sam Worm is super loud. Yes.
The Godfather Part 2 and Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King have both won Best Picture.
Okay. Well, then it could happen.
I will say, while James was watching the movie 3 times, I was with his girlfriend.
Well, no, she was there too. She actually watched it.
No.
Okay.
So our next movie is, instant classic, Emilia Perez.
Now, this has been the hot goss this Oscar season. There's been ups, there's been downs, a lot of downs. Mainly downs.
The lead actress in it, she is canceled currently.
Yeah, currently. It could go back.
Because she made a bunch of tweets against, what was it? I think it was George Floyd, Muslims, and the Oscars. And then she was like, I feel like you're targeting me.
Yeah. No, everyone hates her. They banned Emilia Perez from lobbying or for petitioning for more Oscars or campaigning, I guess it is. Yeah. Which basically means they're just not going to win, even though they won 4 Golden Globes.
I hope that they don't win. If they still win...
I don't believe it.
No, I think that they might win.
No, if they win, you can eat me.
Get that, Movie Meltdown viewers.
Get that, Movie
If
Meltdown.
Emilia Perez wins, you can eat James. Yeah. We'll have a whole episode on it if Emilia Perez wins.
How do you feel about I'm Still Here? Do you know anything about it?
Not a thing.
He's Still Here. This is a foreign film that kind of went under the radar and got slid into there.
Mm-hmm.
It's about this guy who died, or I think he just went missing. It's the dad of a family.
Just like Emilia Perez.
Right.
Yeah.
He did actually go missing. I haven't seen this. I feel like not enough people have seen this, so that there's not a lot of buzz around it, and it's not going to win anything.
It's
Nickel
about a
Boys.
woman.
It's not
You're
about a woman.
sexist.
No, it's the guy went
This
missing.
guy hates women. Everyone boo
The
James.
husband.
Boo.
Don't listen to her. Why are you listening to her? The
Yeah, it's
husband.
about Eunice.
Her husband goes missing.
Yes, but it's about her.
Whatever. Get out. You're not part of this segment.
To learn the truth.
Nickel Boys.
Nickel
This
Boys.
is a movie about Nickelback.
No.
That's all we have to say about that.
Yeah.
it's
This
a
substance.
Stop it.
What's it about?
It's about
people.
2 of them.
It's about a detention center for boys that would kill kids regularly with their tactics. It didn't close until 2011.
Didn't that happen to Nickelback?
It did actually. Let's
Okay,
move on.
continuing. The substance.
Now we watched The Substance together. You were there, right?
No.
Oh, that's so gay. The Substance was super fun, and I don't think it's gonna win Best Picture.
I don't think it's gonna win,
but I appreciate the nom.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty great.
I feel like not enough horror movies are nominated for Best Picture.
Did you see it ever?
I've seen bits and pieces. I'm not good with gore.
Okay. It's
And-
absurdly gory,
yes.
especially at the end.
That's why I haven't watched it.
There's fountains of blood at some point.
Yeah.
And some people are like, that's excessive, that sucks, but I thought that it was an interesting directorial decision. And actually, Film Bro here, I thought that was very interesting. And
So the next movie is Wicked.
okay,
We don't want to hear his opinions. No, go for it.
Oh, I'll just talk about Wicked now.
Okay.
Wicked.
Okay. He hates a story of
Yeah.
2 women who
No.
are best friends
No.
and kind of gay.
No, they weren't best friends. I don't buy it. All right?
Yes, they were.
First of all, I don't buy that oh my god, you're getting me started on this. I don't buy that they all discriminate against her because she's great, and I also don't buy that she's a compelling character because she's not. All right, I'm gonna start doing the Trump hands. She's not. She's
Bro is mansplaining women with Trump hands. That's
Silence
crazy.
woman.
That's crazy. Silence women.
I think this everyone was just like, oh yeah, she's a victim, and I get it, she's a victim by these people, but really, is that all that it takes to be a compelling character? Just be a victim? You have no arc, you have no depth, everyone just hates you, and you just stand there and you're like, this is wrong. Yeah,
She
we get
does
it.
have an arc,
We get
though,
it.
because
Racism is
her
wrong.
whole goal-
We get it. Okay.
Her whole goal was
Maybe
to
normal
meet the
Sophia-
wizard.
Maybe Izzo doesn't get it. Maybe Izzo
Her whole
doesn't get
goal
it.
was to meet the wizard,
Maybe-
and then when she met him,
I get
that
it
was
now.
her arc. She understood. She was like, wow, this guy isn't a good person, and I idolized him my whole life, and now she realizes she's the one that actually has to make a change. Also, it makes sense
It
that
makes
they
sense
didn't
that
like her.
you'd
No,
leave the theme in because you're so racist.
What?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Everyone
okay.
here knows that Izzo's racist.
So, okay.
I'm getting nuts.
No.
Yes.
So, okay. when it comes to this movie, you're like, it doesn't make sense that she was discriminated against.
Nothing in this movie makes sense.
Okay.
Also,
it makes sense that she's discriminated against because when you see,
God.
it's all fake inclusivity.
You talked about Wicked already on the show.
Okay,
I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore.
They talk about inclusivity.
We need to move on. We need to move on.
They're not inclusive towards the animals.
But the
They're
last
trying
thing
to
I say is
silence
that
the
it was
animals.
very boring and disrespectful to L.
It's
Frank
not
Baum.
boring.
Very disrespectful to L. Frank Baum, who wrote an amazing story, and this is just trying to rewrite over it. And it's sad. This is fan fiction and sad. Quite frankly, sad.
Don't care.
Okay, we're gonna be. That is all gonna be like cut out.
Probably.
Okay, but we should talk about our favorite movie this year, or not our favorite, our best picture winner. Who do we think genuinely is going to win? And unfortunately, neither of us have seen The Brutalist.
I really do think it'll be The Brutalist, though.
Okay, yeah.
I think it'll be The Brutalist.
Maybe. Well, out of the ones we've seen, then.
Out of the ones we've
you've
seen,
nothing.
Yeah,
You're a loser.
I'm gonna look at the camera real quick. Camera, zone in on me. If Amelia Perez wins,
Eat me.
you're gonna eat James. But I just want to say, this will be a dark day for Movie Meltdown, and we're gonna have a funeral for all of the other movies that didn't win because Amelia Perez shouldn't have won. I think that it's a horrible movie. We watched it together. It was just overall terrible. Like, I think it was filmed nice.
Didn't you say this already?
No, I didn't say the funeral.
You're so incredibly annoying. And I'm not doing any more of these Oscar segments with you.
Let's shake on it. We hate each other.
We hate each other.
And we're never doing this again.
Brutalist is probably going to win.
Brutalist is probably going to win. And if it's Amelia Perez, you'll eat James.
And if it's Amelia Perez, they'll eat me. If not, I'll take Conclave. Conclave is my second pick.
Conclave will be good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of Movie Meltdown. I'm sure you didn't watch this whole thing. It was rather boring.
Probably.
Probably because it is a...
no, I think it was the most interesting part.
How
and
about
I
we
got
just
the
fade
most
to
audience
black
response.
while she's talking. Bye.